on the North side. Thank you for joining us tonight. Girls Varsity Lacrosse Contest. Featuring the Liverpool Warriors and our Hanson Syracuse-North. Tonight is youth time. At halftime of tonight's game, we will introduce players for our youth football teams. The Cicero-North Syracuse Liverpool School District, in conjunction with the New York State Public High School Athletic Association, promote and respect good sports districts from all elements, coaches, and spectators. We thank all those who make tonight's contest possible, especially our officials. We ask that all who are proudly positive about the players playing coaches coach and the officials officiate. We will do our best for Liverpool, along with everyone watching this game on the North side of our streaming live on home TV and YouTube. We wish all the participants good luck in tonight's game. At this time, if they will please rise for the event, you should place your right hand over your heart for the sake of our national anthem. We're pleased to have recorded the Syracuse High School Chorus, singing our anthems tonight. The biggest players, Liverpool Warriors. Starting on defense, junior number 13, please. Starting midfield, sophomore number 9, Isabella Ames. Starting attack, freshman number 15, Moore Beckwith. Starting attack, senior number 12, Gianna Harpo. Starting defense, senior number 22, Emma Esposito. Starting defense, senior number 2, Gabriella Chado. Starting defense, junior number 19, Ariana Custilla. Starting midfield, freshman number 10, Maya Micho. Starting midfield, freshman number 17, Warren Noel. Starting attack, sophomore, Liverpool Woods. Starting Liverpool Warriors, junior number 29, Ava Hauser. The Warriors are led by head coach Caitlin Hamilton, by Bullhorse and Caitlin Carlossi. One-star fans, Liverpool Mars, starting out. Starting attack, senior number 2, Sophia Messi. Sophomore number 4, Mia Bellakis. Senior number 22, Ella Quero. Freshman number 20, Dude Beardsley. Starting midfield, junior number 14, Elizabeth Smith. Sophomore number 19, Sophia Ryan. Senior number 27, Gabby Puffin. Junior number 5, Ryan Penny. Senior number 12,
And we are live here on the North Star Network on YouTube for today's broadcast of Girls Varsity Lacrosse here on the North Star Network. I'm Killian Heffron, joined by Ethan Hanson, and today we bring you the CNS North Stars, ranked number 1 in SCHC Metro with a overall record of 8-1 and a divisional record of 3-0, including a big win over West Genesee, who before that game was undefeated. They have lost a couple since that. They're taking on Liverpool, and Liverpool, they have been struggling so far this season. They're 2-7, with those 2 wins coming over Clinton in a 16-5 victory and Indian River in a 14-7 victory. And every other game for them has been a loss this season. They're 2-7, and they're sitting 0-4 in SCAC Metro. They have played the North Stars so far this season, which didn't go very well. The North Stars are in Liverpool, defeated them 21-4. With that, the teams will line up. Gabby Puntman lined up for CNS, and that is a very bad font to view the numbers on from a distance for Liverpool.
And Liverpool coming into this game coming into the season, early in the season, they started 2-1, possibly generating some confidence, and then they lost their last 6 coming into this one, and now they're just trying to get something to get momentum back.
Yeah, I mean, this would be certainly a momentum booster, winning against a possible state championship contender CNS team, who, by the way, are the defending New York State champions, as I'm sure most of you watching this know. Game underway. Gabby Puntman with the ball. She'll make the pass up to Elizabeth Smith. Smith walking in, gave it over, and now an opportunity for North Stars early on. Faking, and we get a whistle. Not sure for what. I'm not very familiar with the rules of lacrosse. It looks like it will be, and
they're going to line up for, I think it's an 8-meter.
I believe it is called an 8-meter.
I don't know what the whistle was for. And
they score! It does not take long at all. Mia Bella Gates, 1-0 CNS, 25 seconds in. The North Stars will just run right down on the field and put that one away. Mia Bella Gates scoring the goal off of the 8-meter, 1-0 North Stars. And Ethan lost my train of thought there. Oh, my God. Well, CNS 1-0 lead, obviously. Ethan, what I was going to ask you was, do you think we're going to see a lot of this where the North Stars run down the field and score? Do you think Liverpool might try to surprise them and kind of generate some offensive pressure?
I definitely think you'll see Liverpool try to get some form of pressure, but I do think the North Stars are pretty good at just scoring quick, and you can see that as under 30 seconds into the game, it's already 1-0 and another chance now.
Puntman takes the ball, flips it to Gates. Gates already have a goal in this game. Pass over is dropped. Here's Beardsley. Passes it down low. Can't see what number. No, this is Beardsley with the ball. Beardsley passes it over to Sophia Neshi. Neshi comes out cutting. Will try to make a couple of spin moves. She'll try to drive the net. Neshi shoots, and it deflected up and over the net. CNS will retain possession here. 58 seconds on the shot clock. Centering pass, score! Elizabeth Smith. 1 minute and 4 seconds in. North Stars lead 2-0.
Yeah, the North Stars just not taking long at all. 64 seconds into the game and 2 goals. It's not a good pace for Liverpool defensively.
Yeah, well,
it's not looking good here at the Stars. They haven't even had a possession yet, and now they're down by 2.
I do want to bring up something unrelated. It will begin to rain here shortly. We're expecting here at the Michael J. Bragman Stadium. That rain will probably last the remainder of the game, maybe with a couple of isolated breaks here and there. So the changing weather conditions, and I don't think any of these fans are prepared for it. I don't see any umbrellas, and it looks like a lot of them are kind of just wearing T-shirts and sweaters.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when that weather comes, if it shifts. the momentum of the game or leads to a momentum change or like I already said that, or like a delay or something for the teams.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night. You hope that it doesn't start raining because it's a beautiful night overall. I'm unsure what the temperature is. It feels like high 60s personally, but I don't know exactly what it is. And they score. We were too distracted talking about the changing weather conditions, and Sophia Graham puts the ball in. We welcome you back to the North Star Network here on YouTube. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Sometimes our little software likes to be funny. We should have things figured out. Should be smooth sailing from here on out. Here's Liverpool with their first major offensive possession in this game. Pass down low, whistle blows, and we'll see what the decision will be from the official. So Liverpool is going to retain possession. And now they're going to have an 8-meter.
Yeah, 8-meter for Liverpool. A good chance for them to get something on the board.
Moving in, spin move, missed, but it's picked up behind the net now. Opportunity for Liverpool, faking the shot. Whistle blows. Looks like we're going to get another 8-meter.
So a couple chances for Liverpool on this possession. It'll be interesting to see if they can finish it out.
And now Liverpool, an interesting thing is that we're not going to be able to call names because the rosters are listed online does not have numbers.
No numbers, and they're not even really too easy to see.
Yeah,
from up here in the first place.
Yeah, I'm unrelated, but I mean they got some nice uniforms though. I like the orange and blue combo. Maybe it's just Syracuse bias. We'll see. This is brought forward, and it'll be taken out by a Liverpool defender. Pass comes along, and here comes the Warriors moving up into midfield. They haven't let CNS go right back down and score, and we'll get a foul here. Liverpool will retain possession.
So another good start for the North Stars.
Pass down low.
Their last game against Brighton, they went up 3-0 or somewhere in that range, and then it was a 3-2 game in the at the end of the first quarter, and then they ended up winning 17-4. So they do finish a lot stronger than they start usually.
Now we'll get a whistle here. Not too sure what it was for. Liverpool does have possession though. Pass down low. Set behind the net. Sent over again. And Liverpool just kind of like working it around the outside, trying to find an access point. Here come the Warriors. Driving in. Not going to get a shot off. It looks like it'll be a CNS ball. And water's for all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you. This will be brought forward. Opportunity for Liverpool. Shot might have gotten blocked.
A lot of deflections in front of the net and whistles for Liverpool on their possessions, and they're going to give it to the North Stars, it looks like.
CNS currently have a 3-0 lead. They haven't been able to walk back down and score again.
And they scored 3 times in the first 90 or so seconds of the game, and now it's slowed down since that. We're just over or just under halfway to the end of the first quarter.
Man advantage for CNS. 7:28 remaining in the first quarter. Pass up. Caught. Brought in by CNS. It's Gabby Pumpman fighting for this. Centering pass there. Does not actually get made. It faked me out. Sophia Neshi down low. Motioning. Trying to get it some movement. Neshi still trying to get some movement.
Just kind of stuck there behind the net. No one open. Now they're going to find
Now she'll pass it. It's Gates. Fires wide. Whistle blew beforehand. And here comes the rain. and the umbrellas have come out in force.
So we were saying you did not see any umbrellas. They just magically
appear.
They just came out of nowhere. There's
and
a bunch of
Mia
them
Bella
here.
Gates here will score. It's her second of the game, and CNS now leads 4-0 off the 8-meter. But anyways, I can't believe that we are already more excited about umbrellas coming out than we are a goal. But I mean, it was kind of insane though how quickly those came out.
Yeah, we couldn't even see them. But not a good pace for Liverpool. It's 4-0 right around halfway in the first quarter. In case you're wondering, CNS is on pace to win this game 32-0, which obviously won't happen, but that is the pace they're currently on.
I mean, yeah, pace doesn't really mean anything though, because
once you get to a certain point, you put some different players in, start mixing things up. It usually will slow down a little bit.
Yeah, even if I'll give an example for like a boys varsity game a couple weeks ago, that game was on pace to be like 18-17 FM at the end of the first half, and the game ended 10-9 FM. So you never really know.
And teams will tend to figure each other out by halftime too. That usually makes it a less lopsided second half for the most part.
Whistle blows. Guess what? It's another 8-meter. Gabby Putman to take the 8-meter for the North Stars. Looking to go at 5-0. She'll rush in. And she won't shoot it. And we get a whistle. There's a lot of whistles. I'm not very familiar with girls lacrosse rules, if you could not tell.
Another 8-meter for the North Stars. There's been a lot of those already, and we're just past halfway in this quarter.
Gabby Pumpman will pick up another. Will she shoot? This time she will, and she will score. 5-0 CNS. Solid showing so far from the North Stars. I mean, obviously, this is the start they want. They don't want to give Liverpool any form of hope. They want to shut the game down pretty quickly and dominate. And then, in a game like this, do you think you try to like set up some new strategies? Try to see what works, what doesn't.
And North Stars have just had Liverpool's number this year, really. They beat them, what was it, 21-4 in the first game, and now it's already 5-0 here early in this one.
And, well, we are now getting word that that is Gabby Putnam's 100th career goal. And good milestone for her. And guess what? Another 8-meter. I can't see what number this is because of the angle she's at, and this will head the other direction.
Yeah, and that was goal 198 coming into the game, and that was her second of the night.
Yeah, the senior with 2 goals on the night, number 100 of her career.
And a 5-0 lead now early for the North Stars.
And we'll get a whistle. Liverpool will retain possession. Now, the North Stars early on, what they've been dominant is they've drawn so many 8-meters early in the game, and they just have a deadly attack on the 8-meter, and it's really showed.
And Liverpool's really only had 1 or 2 possessions where they've even gotten a shot on goal. As you can see, another Liverpool turnover, and now you can just see how fast the North Stars get down near the goal.
Yeah, the North Stars, they're able to turn the pace really fast. And here's a whistle. It looks like it's yet another 8-meter. Sophia Neshi, it looks like will be the one to take it. Yes, it will. Sophia Neshi will take it for CNS. Neshi jives the net, and no doubt about it, 6-0 North Stars.
Just a dominating start here by CNS. 6 goals in under 8 minutes of play. That's impressive offense, and Liverpool really just hasn't had a chance on defense.
Neshi there. We'll pick one up. North Stars have a 6-0 lead. We will let them reset for their next face-off.
And I'm not sure. Liverpool's only won 1 draw in this game so far. And that's really been another difference maker for CNS with the 8-meters and then just winning all the draws.
Here we go. On the face-off. Referees still setting their sticks. It is won by Putman right into her stick. Perfect little move, and the Liverpool player go down, slow to get up. Brought into the offensive end by the North Stars. Here's Gates. Sends it down low to Neshi. Neshi.
It's kind of shuffling right near the goal.
Oh, make a little pass, and it deflects into a Liverpool stick, and here come the Warriors. They retain possession.
And the umbrellas have actually gone back down, so it looks like a break in the little rain sprinkle we had here, but it is getting closer, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't think it'll impact this game. There is a little line of storms that's kind of forming out near Buffalo and Batavia. It's not moving very quickly, but if this game were to go on long enough, that might be something of note for the teams to take note of.
Liverpool with a decent chance here for something. But you can see the North Stars just not giving them a chance really even to get a shot off.
Shot there goes wide. 3:16 left to play in the first quarter. North Stars solid lead so far. They lead this one 6-0. Liverpool with possession though. Centering pass. Opportunity. Save made, but we'll get a whistle. And Liverpool will pick up an 8-meter. Their first one of the game was unsuccessful. Now they'll try to land their second one.
So a chance for Liverpool on the 8-meter possibly here.
And they score! And it's 6-1. Liverpool picks up their first of the game here of 2:34 left in the first quarter.
And that's just something to maybe get a little bit of a momentum shift going for Liverpool. They're still down by 5, but it's pretty early in this game still in the first quarter.
I mean, you have plenty of time, certainly not out of it, although it may have seemed like it when they were just giving up goal after goal after goal, but we'll see if they can turn the momentum around here as Gabby Pumpman will grab a new stick and then take the face-off. Referee saying their sticks.
He's been taking a while to do that tonight. Usually they're a lot quicker with this, but sometimes in these rivalry games too, maybe a little bit more heated, just trying to go after the ball.
And this one is absurdly long.
Yeah, he's really taking his time making sure they're set.
And finally we get underway, and Puntman will win again.
Just dominating those draws and the 8-meter so far. That's how the North Stars have gotten this lead. And now another quick run at the goal, and they're going to turn it over.
Yeah, try to force a pass into the middle. Nothing going there. Comes out the other direction. 2:16 left to play in our first quarter. Brought up the field by Liverpool. A couple of chop attempts. Liverpool retain possession.
And now maybe a chance to cut it to 4, maybe 3 at the end of the first quarter for Liverpool. It'll be interesting to see if they can.
Pass is completed, and Liverpool will continue to retain possession. Moving in. Shot will not come from the side. It will be wrapped around the back of the net. Liverpool looking for something. Centering pass, and that'll be picked up by CNS. It looks like Liverpool has been granted an 8-meter.
So now an opportunity to make it 6-2 maybe instead of 6-1.
And they score, and it's 6-2. Liverpool's got 2 unanswered.
There's a little bit of a momentum shift this last minute or so of this first quarter as Liverpool is going to make it a little bit more manageable here going into the second quarter.
1:12 to play in the first quarter. And North Stars, I don't know if panic sets in yet, but I mean this is the point where they might have a little bit of doubt. And this is where their offense needs to rise again. See how long the setup for this draw takes. They've been taking a while this game.
The referee really making sure they get set. This time it's a little quicker.
Won by Putman again. She's only lost one today. Here's Miabella Gates. Fakes the pass, fakes the shot. Now we'll cut in. That's a good move. Gates scores. And it's 7-2 CNS.
A really good move there to get in front of the goal, and that time just made it a little bit too easy by Liverpool. 7 goals in this first quarter with still a minute to be played.
Yeah, dominant quarter by the North Stars. Miabella Gates will pick that one up. And that'll be Miabella Gates' third goal of this game. There's had it confirmed by producer Alex Schneible. And now it is youth night here at this girls varsity lacrosse game, so there might be a little halftime ceremony with a couple of youth teams. Unsure really how that'll work, so halftime might take a little longer than normal, but we will see.
Definitely, probably a little bit, as the girls lacrosse halftime's usually only 5 or so minutes.
There's a good move there. North Stars continue to keep possession. Walking in, pass over. Gates draws yet another 8-meter. Looking for a fourth of this game and fourth of the quarter. This is to give the North Stars 8 goals. Here we go. Fires, and it went off the side of the goal, and North Stars retain possession. Centering pass, and collision there, or it might have been some kind of check. North Stars will retain possession. Would not be surprised. Believe this is going to be another 8-meter.
Yeah, so I'm guessing a penalty. I don't know the rules too much. I'm wondering if a penalty just resulted in 8-meter for the girls lacrosse games.
Or some infraction. It seems not too sure what number it is. We'll figure it out after she takes a shot. She'll walk in, shooting off the post and out. And now Liverpool will try to take this up. That was number 14, Elizabeth Smith for CNS. And a collision, and about 4 people fall over. And it looks like we have an injured warrior. And there'll be a card there given by the official, so
that'll be more than just an 8-meter. They're gonna sit her for a couple minutes.
Yeah, Gabby Putman will head to the penalty chair, I guess. We'll be back in a moment here after this injury timeout. Don't go anywhere. We are back here on the North Star Network on YouTube. 7-2 CNS. However, a man advantage for Liverpool to start this one up.
Only 20 seconds. We'll see if they even get a run at something here.
Here we go. Play underway. Liverpool looking to make it 7-3 before the and so that'll be the end of the quarter. North Stars lead 7-2 following 1. We will take a short 2-minute break and be back in a minute here on North Star Network on YouTube. We are back live here on the North Star Network for the second quarter of play. North Stars lead 7-2 in a dominant first quarter. North Stars looks like mixing up their roster a little bit, getting some younger players in the mix. It is now going to be CNS shooting from left to right, Liverpool from right to left to start the second quarter. North Stars in white, Liverpool in orange. Here we go. Face-off is taken.
North Stars have been almost unstoppable on these today. This referee has really been taking his time making sure everything's set.
Here we go. Second quarter underway. Face-off is
going
to be won by
chased down by the North Stars.
CNS, chased down there by number 19, Sophia Graham. CNS will bring it up, looking to strike early in this second quarter and kind of begin to lock this one down. They lead 7-2 with a whistle here.
And then it's going to be not an 8-meter, but just like a pass in for the North Stars.
Pass to Gates. Gates up to Smith. Smith over to Allegrado. Grotto will try to rush and had the ball knocked free. Whistle blows.
Yeah, should be an 8-meter.
I don't know if they're in range for an 8-meter. We'll see. Yeah, looks like they are not.
Just going to be a basic pass.
Pass down low. North Stars will set up. Here's Sophia Neshi. Pass over to Smith. Smith running. Has a couple of options. Will elect to give it over to Graham. Graham back to Gates. She'll give it to Grotto. North Stars trying to find some form of entry here. I haven't really been able to find a centering pass. Opportunity for North Stars cutting in. Save made.
Good save there by the Liverpool goalie. Maybe a momentum shift for them on defense.
And here comes Liverpool. They will bring it up, and they'll retain possession. Here comes Liverpool. Pass down low.
Maybe a chance. Oh, they had a centering pass there. They didn't take it.
Trying to cross around. They won't take anything there. It'll be rotated back down low. Rushing to the outside. So far, not much happening here in the second quarter. Teams are just kind of... North Stars looks like they kind of adjusted their lineup. Trying to adjust to Liverpool. Opportunity for the Warriors. Moving in. Whistle blows. Looks like it will be an 8-meter probably for Liverpool. And yes,
it looks like some of the umbrellas are starting to come back out, and there's a few more of them. I think it might be picking up now.
Yeah, rain's been on and off so far in this game. You can see there's a...
It's just been sprinkles for the most part, but it is more of a light shower now.
Walking in, score, and it's 7-3.
North Stars got out to a 6-0 lead. Liverpool's been kind of trimming away at it here. It's 3-1 since they went down 6-0. They're making it somewhat interesting here.
Yeah, North Stars, they've just been allowing 8 meters left and right, and that's been the reason for Liverpool being able to come back in this game. They've been able to just get these almost free chances off of 8 meters and just go in and score. So 9:24 to go. Face-off taken. And we get whistles here right off the...
We're going to make them do it again.
Looks like they will. And the umbrellas are making their way back out. Again, rain's been on and off. Here comes CNS rushing in. North Stars looking for their first goal of the quarter. Liverpool defensively has held. Now wraparound attempt. Oh, they score! Oh, wow. Gabby Puntman, her third of the game. Nobody was really expecting that. She kind of just rotated around the net and had room and finishes it off.
Yeah, a good wraparound there. Just runs around the back, and it was wide open there, and now the North Stars back up by 5.
North Stars now up 8-3 here in the second quarter. CNS has constantly held a lead of 5 or 4. However, Liverpool has slowly been chipping away. Face-off is being set.
Really taking his time here again.
Face-off taken. It's flung backward. North Stars will take possession. Graham rushing forward. Makes the pass back. Giving over to Puntman. Puntman with 3 on the day for CNS.
Another chance for the North Stars here, maybe.
Puntman will advance it forward. Controlled down low by CNS. Centering pass, Puntman, in, score! And that's number 4 for Gabby Puntman. 9-3 North Stars.
And just like that, I was saying Liverpool was trimming it, and now it's back to 6 again.
And this is how the North Stars started the game. They were just walking down and scoring almost at will. So there's now 9-3, 8:29 to go. Officials will set the face-off again. Which has really been an interesting endeavor today. It's taken them a while.
These face-offs have been really what's gotten CNS, this and the 8-meter. It's what's been getting them ahead here against Liverpool. So they're going to win another face-off, or a draw.
North Stars will bring us in. Here's Puntman. Already with 4 goals on the day. Makes the pass over. Play down low. Centering pass opportunity. Score!
And now the lead's up to 7.
And CNS now leads at 10-3.
And now it's up to 7, 10-3 CNS. They're starting to pull away here in the middle to early second quarter here.
Yeah, it looks like the new lineup they're running with is now starting to click. Took them a little bit to kind of get their legs under them, and now they are off and running. And a large-scale change of personnel here for the North Stars. It'll be Daniela Wilson brought in to take the face-off. And it looks like there might have been something there on Liverpool. I'm not too sure what the rule is there, but
Yeah, they just gave it right to the North Stars, and now
yeah, if anybody in chat knows what wants to explain it to us, because we're not too familiar with lacrosse, what the rule is that allowed the North Stars to take that freely off the face-off, please let us know. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Played down low. Here's Neshi. Neshi cuts middle. Shooting one. Deflected. Nearly went in.
That was a tough
And
angle.
it's going to be given away. Not yet. Now it will.
That was a tough angle for a shot there by the North Stars, and they did a good job getting back possession there.
North Stars with a little double commit there. Nearly actually knocked the ball out of bounds. 10-3, 7:23 left to go. And North Star offense clicking. Here's Gates. Centers. Shot. Score. And that is, I actually don't know. The number was hidden. And I lost track of who it was in the massive pile of celebrating North Stars. So we will see. We'll get confirmation from Daryl White on who that goal was from. Our PA announcer, by the way, is Daryl White.
And the North Stars blowing it open now, 11-3 before halftime.
Ella Grotto, the senior, with the goal, and the rain is now starting to pick up. You can see it now on the windows a little bit. And certainly nothing heavy, but might be a little, and that might be all that's needed to change the course of the game.
But right now, just shower sprinkling a little bit, but it definitely looks like it's going to pick up. The clouds moving in are pretty dark.
And we get a whistle. So they will redo this draw. Face-off is taken,
And that was
and
another delayed one, but now they'll take it.
race will be one. No, the ball went flying into the air. Still digging for it. Liverpool picks it up, but then they're not able to pick it. And now the whistle blows. We'll see what. We'll see what the decision here is from the officials. I think the ball's been awarded to CNS. And this game is now 11-3 here. 7 minutes to go. Rain picking up. And we'll get a whistle. Bit of an aggressive slash, I guess, is the call. Play behind the net by the North Stars.
Another good
Neshi
chance here to
to
extend
the
the
net.
lead.
Score!
And they do.
Sophia Neshi. And this is now 12-3 here in the second quarter. And this new North Stars lineup beginning to click.
How'd you guys do?
6:38 to go. And one of our North Star Network members, Brody Mason's, made an appearance. Down there watching the game. Not working today, but came up to say hi. Speaking of our North Star Network crew, I'm Killian Heffron. My color commentator is Ethan Hanson, producer Alex Schneible, and camera operator Jack Mannion. 6:38 left to go. It'll be taken in 1-4 by CNS yet again. And the domination on faceoffs continues.
You can see how quick they get near the goal. Another chance here to make it a double-digit lead. Still before the halfway mark of the second quarter.
Yeah, offense was slow in the first part of in the very beginning of this quarter. They were unable to get much going, and they've begun clicking on all cylinders now. Here's Adeline Eshi down low. Pass comes over to Sophia Neshi. And that one got blocked by somebody there in the middle. Picked up by Liverpool. They'll try to bring it out, and it's going to be coughed up. But Liverpool takes it back.
Liverpool eventually does get it, and now they have a chance.
Long pass up. We got a little breakaway looking opportunity here. Moving on in. collision picked up by North Stars, no whistles, and CNS will bring the ball back out. 5:40 left. Whistle. It comes down low. Neshi. Pass over. Eshi. Centering pass to Neshi. She scores!
And they were taking a second to confirm it, but then they will call it a goal.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe the ball's not allowed to like go off her body and go in, but the rule it's a legal goal. 13-3 CNS, and the North Stars are beginning to I don't know. I'm unsure. Yeah, Jack Mannion, they're asking a good question, asking if there's a running clock at 10 goals, and I honestly
I think it is, because the clock is still running, and the North Stars are up by a lot. And now, I was going to say that Brighton game I worked for last week just felt like it went by in like a hurry as soon as the North Stars got a lead, so I'm assuming that is why. So we'll see the game will probably slow down if Liverpool scores here. But if the North Stars continue to score, we'll probably see the game pick up a lot quicker.
And we'll get a whistle here. Looks like they're going to do it over again. 4:28
So
remaining
must only stop
here in the
for
second quarter.
like a penalty or a whistle of some kind.
Once again, offensively dominant by the North Stars here in this. Here in the game. Lost my train of thought. Brought forward by the North Stars. They'll be taken down low.
Another chance to extend the lead.
CNS continuing to kind of build on what they've been doing during this game, and it'll be a whistle down.
Yeah, and it looks like a pass from behind the net for the North Stars.
Passed over. Gates, good move. Reverses, shoots wide. North Stars will retain possession.
That was almost a really nice goal there. Would have made it an 11-goal lead before halftime. This is just domination by the North Stars so far.
Yeah, a little turnaround play there from Gates was the attempt, and now an opportunity for Gates. She'll score. And this one is now an 11-point game.
The North Stars just continue to pull away. It's 14-3 now. And it does look like it is a running clock because the clock is continuing to run.
Well, the clock did that, though, at the last time, and then it paused once the official blew his whistle during the little face-off thing. So, looks like the clock will just run for now. North Stars currently up 14-3. And again, we're both very unfamiliar with lacrosse rules. I actually came over from a softball game earlier today that Alex Schneible and I worked. 2:42 left. Face off one. And it'll be Liverpool ball.
And it definitely is a running clock, as that clock did not stop that entire time from the goal was scored until now. So I do think that does confirm the clock's going to run until if or when Liverpool can cut the lead down to single digits.
Passed over. 70 seconds on the shot clock for Liverpool. 2-minute warning there given by Daryl White, and Liverpool will put one away, and it's 14-4. And this game will be now cut down to 10.
So now a minute 41 and counting, and some umbrella is going back away, so I'm wondering if the rain is going to stop temporarily here again.
It's been very on and off.
It looks like it was moving in a lot faster and stronger than it actually has hit so far too, which is a good sign for the game. And I can see a bunch of the youth lacrosse players lining up to go on the field at halftime.
1:17 left. Face off is one. It was off of the tip of the stick of Kelly Benarski and will drop down.
Now we're inside of a minute to halftime. Liverpool trying to cut it to a single-digit lead, maybe going into the break.
And that one's kicked up, and it will fall wide. Good save there by the North Star goaltender, Julie Howell. 40 seconds. Whistle will blow.
.20 seconds now. It's Liverpool trying to get something before the half.
That'll be stolen away by Howell. 15 seconds. Maybe a little Hail Mary play for North Stars if they're looking to strike before the half. 8 seconds now.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get there in time.
And down to 3.
But nonetheless, a dominating half for them.
Pass over. They got to shoot now if they want it. They'll be out of time. But an absolute snipe there from the... I don't know what number that is. It's like 28. Viviana Beardsley there of a absolute snipe, but it's not going to count because time runs out. So we will head to break here in the North Star Network for halftime. We will see you in about 7 minutes. And we are underway here for the second half of play. North Stars currently lead this game 14-4.
And we'll see if they try to just continue to break this game open with 2 quarters left to play, and we'll see if Liverpool can make a run at coming back here.
Yeah, overall it's been a dominant game for CNS here as Liverpool put one away early, 14-5. Now we are aware that we've been having some audio issues, so if those are still occurring, please let us know in the chat because on our end nothing looks to be wrong. So if those are still occurring, please let us know in the chat. Did CNS baseball win? To tell you the truth, I do not know. I was at the look.
They didn't play today.
They did, actually. They played in Oswego.
Oh, they did play in Oswego.
Yes,
okay.
But I have not been able to check. I will try to get an answer on that. All right, unmute us.
All right, we're unmuted.
All right. Sorry about that. Brought forward by the North Stars into the offensive end.
North Stars slowing it down a little bit now later in the game. Just trying to close out Liverpool here.
Yeah, they've played solid so far this game. Not really much to critique for North Stars' play. 14 goals through one half. I mean, that's not very easy to do. As this will be brought in by Neshi. Gives it over. Here's Elizabeth Smith. Down low to Mabel Gates. Gates will play it down low and make the pass up. It's a long pass. Given over to Graham.
And this is the longest CNS has taken on a possession. Later in the game, they're just trying to, with a big lead, slow things down and just put away Liverpool here.
Here's Graham. Turning, she'll walk in. Her pass will be intercepted and brought the other direction by Liverpool. Here go the Warriors. Looking to make this one 14-6. Moving in. And the shot. And a save made.
Good save there. That was a pretty good shot coming in there. It just got saved by the North Stars, and now the North Stars getting back down the field quick.
Here's Gabby Putman. Already 4 in the day. Pass down low. Back shot. And a goal. Kind of turned around and took a sort of a backhanded shot type thing. Will result in a goal there for Sophia Neshi, and this one is 15-5. It'll be played, so face-off taken here by CNS. It'll be pushed forward, and here comes the North Stars again. Graham makes the pass over. It's played down low.
And a couple more chances for the North Stars, and now it's really coming down. The rain just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Coming down hard now, and the umbrellas are coming back out quick here.
North Stars with an offensive possession, even with the rain. Oh, it's off the bar and down. And it'll be a 8-meter, I think. Wait, is it? Oh, no, they're going to say it's in. They say it's in. 16-5. I have no idea who got that because of just how quickly the play evolved afterwards.
This rain came in quicker than that play evolved, though. It stopped, and now it just came out of nowhere, and it's coming down pretty hard now.
And it is 16-5. Official giving the Liverpool coach an explanation. Ethan, do you think that went in?
I'm not sure. It hit the bar and then dropped down, but they're going to say it got in.
It was close. Might have fallen on the line, but the official sees it better than everyone because of his position on the field, and he says that's a goal. So it's a bar down goal for the North Stars, 16-5, as the rain will begin to fall.
Now we just need to hope that thunder or lightning doesn't move in. As long as it continues just to rain, they'll keep playing, especially later in the game like this.
Face-off won by Puntman, and she's just been great on face-offs today. Really, I think she's lost one total.
Yeah, I was going to say, Liverpool won one early, and I don't think they've gotten one since that.
Puntman, turning, doesn't have an option. We'll hand it over. Whistle blows. It's an 8-meter for the North Stars. And it'll be Sophia Graham to take it. Jack Mannion calling that Sophia Graham's going to score. Let's see. She's in, shoots, and she is stopped. But I believe it'll be a Liverpool ball. Yeah, so Liverpool's going to take possession off of this. And so Jack with the announcer's jinx, even though he's not even technically commentating.
And Liverpool gets a possession now, see if they can get something on the board, and that was almost intercepted.
It's like Gabby Puntman or May got clipped in the head with a stick. Looks to be okay. Liverpool walks in, whistle blows. And I'm unsure what the call is. North Star parents evidently not too happy.
Now,
Yeah, and the rain has increased, but a goal has been scored by Liverpool. 16-6, and it is pouring officially.
and we'll see if they'll continue. I think as long as we don't see thunder or lightning, they'll let them play. But it is coming down really hard now.
Yeah, I mean, looking at radar right now, this is a pretty heavy band, it looks like.
And it's not going to get better either as we go.
Yeah, it's a pretty heavy band moving through right now. And it kind of just developed on top of CNS.
And apparently Liverpool
Yeah, Liverpool did
scored during that.
Yeah, they did score. So this game is now 16-6. Face-off taken. Puntman takes control. Passed up. And here come the North Stars walking in. It's Sophia Graham. We'll pass it over to Mia Bella Gates, who gave it down low to Neshi. Beardsley behind the net. Looking. Pass.
That's going to get in.
And that one will go in. Elizabeth Smith, 17-6. And the North Stars might be able to crack 20 before the third quarter is even out.
Yeah, just a really great performance offensively. The defense has done really what they needed to do, but the offense is really what's gotten them into this big lead.
Yeah, I mean, allowing 6 goals through 3.5 for 2.5 quarters is very good in lacrosse standards. I mean, I don't think I've seen too many lacrosse games where it's been the opposite of that. 4:32 and counting remaining here. 17-6 is our score in favor of the North Stars. They have put on an offensive clinic today. And Ethan Hanson opening the window back up.
Yeah, the rain let up a little bit here.
Yeah, it's still raining, but definitely not as hard as it was earlier. Gates shot that one wide. It'll be picked up. I'll look at a little. A yellow card's going to be awarded to Mia Bella Gates, so she will have a seat for a minute, and North Stars will have to defend a man advantage. 4:01 left.
Now it's just more of a steady rain. It's not really getting faster or slower. Just kind of falling. Just a steady rain shower now. So they'll definitely let them keep playing as long as thunder or lightning doesn't get into the area.
Yeah, so it'll be a 2-minute man advantage for Liverpool here as the whistle blows. And the Warriors keep possession. Picked up by the Warriors as this one will take a deflection. Trying to play this is CNS, but they're not going to be able to take possession. Passed over. Comes back. Opportunity for Liverpool. Cut to the middle. Pass back is dropped. And they'll battle for this, and the whistle will blow. And there is a...
Someone's got an air horn.
There's an air horn. I think we might have a...
And maybe lightning, as they just brought the players off the field.
We have a rain delayer.
Oh, and just a timeout taken by Liverpool.
It's a timeout with an air horn, I guess. Well, they'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back here in a minute here on the North Star Network on YouTube. We are back here on the North Star Network on YouTube. 17-6 CNS, 2:54 to go. Liverpool off of a timeout. Trying to take something. They'll move in. Save made.
Great save
by Howell.
Rain not really letting up, but it's not as hard as it has been. As
it's more sprinkling now.
Liverpool actually got possession back somehow.
It was a bad pass by CNS, and it'll give Liverpool possession back. Play it down low. 17-6, 2:30 left. Centering pass, score! And it's 17-7. It's cut down to a 10-goal game. Again. It's kind of been alternating between 10 and 11 goals.
Liverpool cut it down to 9 at one point, but it is now back up to 10.
Down to 2 minutes in the third. CNS currently with a 17-7 lead. Here's the official sets it for a face-off. Face-off taken. Brought forward, and here comes the North Stars. Putman moving in. Will drop back and survey her other option. She's got 57 seconds in the half.
The quarter.
Or the quarter. Whoopsies.
Now maybe a chance to get it back to 11 for the North Stars, who are well on their way to scoring 20 here again on the season. Their offense has been great these last few games.
Opportunity! Oh, that was nearly 18, but the save was made. Long pass up. Will be caught, and now Liverpool playing very solidly right now. They're starting to kind of fight back against CNS. Now moving on in. Oh, it's a good fake. Centering pass. Just wide.
And that should.
Possession to the North Stars.
And that will probably be the end of scoring for the quarter.
8 seconds unless they try to Hail Mary it. Thought we just had a flash of lightning. No, that was Lucas Burton, our photographer in here. He's got his flash on, and that'll be the end of the half.
17-7 at the end of the quarter. North Stars are going to.
Or at the end of the quarter, excuse me. Yeah, 17-7's our score. North Stars will huddle up, and we'll be back here in a moment on the North Star Network on YouTube. We are back here in the North Star Network for the fourth and final quarter of play. North Stars lead big, 17-7. And there's been a replacement in goal for CNS. Julie Howell has come out. Allison Spoto, the junior, has come in.
So the clock will start and continue to run once the face-off or the draw is taken.
Face-off is taken. And it is
Someone else out there taking the face-offs for CNS, and now you see Liverpool just immediately wins one.
Yeah, Liverpool here. Yeah, there's no 9 on the roster. There's no 9 on the roster listed on Syracuse.com, and unfortunately, I didn't think I would be working this game until like the very end of the softball game earlier, so I wasn't unable to print our rosters. So we're going off the Syracuse.com ones, which don't tend to be the most accurate thing.
11:30 left to go. The rain has stopped basically for the most part now.
Centering pass picked up by Liverpool will be taken by CNS. And now North Stars, the quest for 20 goals begins. Ethan, do you think they will reach 20?
I do think they will. I don't think it'll be easily, though. They've got a lot of different players out there than you'd expect, so I definitely think you'll see the scoring slow down and maybe even a little bit of a comeback by Liverpool. They're not going to complete it, but I definitely think it'll be somewhat close.
And that ball's going to get dropped, but we get a whistle. And it's going to become an 8-meter. Mia Bell Gates.
Great chance for the North Stars here to blow it open.
And she'll pass it down low. Centering pass gets through. North Stars will keep possession, however. 10:30 to go. 17-7. Centering pass. Nobody covering her. And that's a goal. And that is Sophia Neshi. 18-7.
And now it's back up to 11, 18-7. Now the North Stars definitely with a chance to get up to more goals, maybe even the 20s. And that was assisted.
Yeah, this is going to be given to Kaylin Reed.
I was going to say that was not someone that we've seen score much. That's just her second goal of the season.
9:40 to go. North Stars with 18. Face off one by Liverpool to carry it forward. Now they'll move in. Passed over. Liverpool looking in for number 8.
Liverpool trying to cut it back to 10. We're going to get a whistle.
Looks like it'll be an 8-meter for Liverpool. 8:52 left to go. Here comes CNS trying to break through. That'll be coughed up. And the North Stars will take it out. Off the turnover there. CNS will bring it in. Shot, deflects.
Now a chance, though. They get it back.
There's Grotto. Passed over, Neshi. Centers it, they score! We'll see who they give it to. I couldn't tell what number that was.
Yeah, I didn't see the number, but judging by the celebration, it's going to be someone
And it's
newer.
Kaylin Reed.
And that's her second of the game.
She's got 2. 19-7. North Stars 1 away from 20. 8:25 to play. Oh wait, no, not 8:20. It's 8:25 p.m. That's why I was looking at. I don't know what I was just looking at. 7:28 to go. Face off here. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. Brody Mason there yelling out to one of his little friends down there. 7 minutes left to play. And the referee is making sure this is a very fair face-off.
The clock's going to continue to run nearly midway through the last quarter here, 19-7. So we'll probably see a running clock the rest of the way unless Liverpool can score 3 quick goals and cut it back to single digits.
Liverpool with the ball. Score, and Liverpool has got number 8. And, I mean, Liverpool, they've scored a lot of goals off of this same play where they've just kind of passed left to right, found the centering pass in the middle, and then they've bounced their shot. And
Yep.
they've done that a lot today, and it's been extremely effective.
Yeah, the offense for Liverpool hasn't been bad. There's some games where 8 is enough to at least be competitive, but instead it's 19-8 now, and CNS is looking to get to 20.
Now, obviously, allowing 19 goals is not a very favorable outcome for a win, but I mean, it's very promising though that this North Star defense, which is one of the best in the section, if not the best in the section, they're able to put up 8 on them through 4 quarters. That's a promising thing for Liverpool that maybe they can build off of. Whistle blows here. Liverpool ball.
Down to about 5 minutes to play now.
5 minutes left. Here comes Liverpool. They'll walk forward. A good cut to the middle now. Warriors looking for number 9. Whistle blows.
Maybe an 8-meter coming up.
Maybe an
for
8-meter,
Liverpool.
yeah. Centering pass. Oh, it's dropped. Whistle blows. And what's the call from the official? Let's see. And they're going to reset the ball back down low. (19-8).
4:20 left on the clock now in this game.
Shot. Score. 19-9.
So Liverpool cuts it down to 10. And now maybe a chance to get both teams into double digits in this one.
Yeah, Liverpool have 2 unanswered. And face off up to the middle. Official will take his time at setting them up, it looks like.
So that was going to keep draining the clock, which Liverpool obviously trying. I mean, they're not going to come back, but you'd like to make it close. They don't like the running clock, I bet here, being only down by 10. But if you're the North Stars, you love this, as you just kind of lets you put them away faster.
On the other hand, though, if you're Liverpool, maybe you want to kind of close this chapter on this even. You kind of just want this one to end, as well. There will be a very easy call for the official here. It's Lucas Burton, our little photographer, popping his head in to say farewell. Brought into. They've got it.
So North Stars get to 20.
And the positive things for Liverpool will only last so long. Adelaneshi fires that one by and make this 20 goals officially for the North Stars. .2:15 and counting to go. North Stars have officially have 20.
You can see the clock keeps running. It's going to be down to 2 minutes now.
And it looks like substitution here for the North Stars.
And CNS, if they win this draw, can take the clock all the way down to roughly 20 seconds or so. Now 10.
And it's just been a lot of clock chewing here.
Yeah, really. The officials have been taking a while to do the draws, and the North Stars have really just kind of taken their time. And now the
North Stars are going to have CNS will get the ball back.
And the possession clock is actually going to be higher than the play clock now, so the North Stars can just let this clock go the rest of the way.
We'll see. Maybe they try to put up their 21st, or maybe they just try to end this game up.
Inside of a minute now.
Played down low. And now the shot. Save made. Rebound came out. Picked up by CNS. Forced out to the side. 40 seconds. Northside still looking for goals. Obviously, the tri-section rivalry between North Stars, the Liverpool Warriors, and the Baldwinsville Bees.
And that one looks like it's going to be called a goal.
Motivating factor.
And the clock actually stops now.
Yeah, well, it looks like it'll be an 8-meter.
I saw celebrating on the sideline. I thought the North Stars almost scored for a second.
It's an 8-meter for CNS. They score! And the bench approves of that one.
And that one should probably take us to the end of the game, as the clock's going to tick down now to 15 seconds. This is just another dominating game.
Avery Rumble, the freshman.
The North Stars continue to blow teams out, and their dominant season is going to continue.
Yeah, Avery Rumble, the freshman, will put in that last goal. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that will do it. The North Stars defeat Liverpool by a final score of 21-9, and it was really a North Star dominated game from the beginning. They scored 3 times in the first minute 30, and after that, there really was no chance from Liverpool to get back into this one. Ethan, what were your thoughts?
I thought when the North Stars just got out to the fast start early, you knew it was going to be one of those games for them, and then they just continued to pull away. Even when Liverpool started to get momentum, the North Stars just took it right back.
Well, that sounds good to me. We will bid you farewell from Michael J. Bragman Stadium. CNS defeats Liverpool. Final score, North Stars 21, Liverpool 9. We will see you next time.